Hey guys, gizmoddict here, and today I'm back with a good old unboxing video. So today we're going to unbox the Oppo K1, and believe it or not, this is actually the first Oppo phone that I would be using, barring all of the Realme phones that I've used. I've never really bought or used or reviewed an Oppo phone earlier because let's face it, Oppo is not known for making value for money devices. But the K1 is actually an exception. Because for under 17,000 rupees, Oppo is giving you an in-display fingerprint sensor, Snapdragon 660, AMOLED display, 25 megapixel camera and that beautiful design. So yeah, this seems to be a change for Oppo as well because it seems more like a value for money phone. So I thought let's check it out. And in today's video, I'll be unboxing this phone, I'll give you guys my first impressions and I'll also include some camera samples at the end of this video. So sit back, relax and I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. And if you're watching my channel for the first time, do consider hitting the subscribe button and press the notification bell so that you don't miss out on more videos like these. Now, let's get started. So like any other unboxing video, first of all, we'll take a look at the box of the phone. So things are pretty straightforward here because on the front of the box, you've got a picture of the Oppo K1 and you've also got the Oppo branding. On the sides, you've got the Oppo branding again, as well as the fact that they are the official sponsors of the Indian cricket team. So yeah, they're showing off there. And on the back side as well as on the bottom, you've got some specifications as well as some technical things written about the phone. So yeah, that's it with the outside of the box. Now let's see what we get inside the box. So I finally opened the box and trust me, it was one of the most difficult boxes to open. I've unboxed so many phones over the past couple of years and this was probably the most difficult one. So anyways, first of all you're greeted with a small cardboard box and inside that you've got a TPU case for the phone. Might be pretty useful to protect that shiny back from all of those fingerprints. Apart from that, you've got some paperwork and you've also got the SIM ejector tool. Below that is the Oppo K1 and as you can see, I've got it in this amazing Astral blue shade as Oppo likes to call it. So it's a mixture of pink and blue and it's kind of a gradient on the back and trust me, it looks amazing in person. I've seriously not seen a better designed phone in this price segment. This really looks amazing and it really captivates your attention. So my first impressions are pretty positive about the Oppo K1. Seriously, it's one hell of a looker and a lot of people are going to, stare at your phone because it looks quite different. But anyways, we'll keep this phone to the side now and see what else do we get inside the box. So apart from the Oppo K1 inside the box, we've got the charging brick. So this phone does not get Oppo's VOOC charging. It's the normal 5 volt 2 ampere charging. So that's kind of sad because if they could have brought in the fast charging support as well, it would have been pretty cool. But then you do get a pair of earphones inside the box. So unlike all of the other brands in this price segment, Oppo is giving you a pair of earphones. And these seem to be nice. They're kind of like Apple's EarPods, but I will be testing them out and I'll let you know about them in the full review. And finally, we've got the micro USB to USB cable. So sadly, no Type-C here. That's kind of a bummer because Oppo is giving you all of these nice features like an AMOLED display, in-display fingerprint sensor, and if you're going so futuristic, why not the USB Type-C? But anyways, it is what it is. Now let's keep things to the side and check the Oppo K1 itself. So while I'm booting and setting up the phone, let's talk about specifications. So the Oppo K1 gets the Snapdragon 660 processor. I think it's slightly underclocked, but then I don't think that's gonna matter a lot. So yeah, you've got a Snapdragon 660 processor along with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 GB of storage. You've also got 3600 mAh of battery. There is dual SIM support, there is a dedicated micro SD card slot and there is support for Bluetooth 5.0 as well. On the front, you've got this amazing 6.4 inch Super AMOLED display. It's a 1080p display and you've got the dewdrop notch. So it looks amazing and I think this is the only phone that gets an AMOLED display in this price segment. It's great, it's very similar to the OnePlus 60 and what's also similar to the OnePlus 60 is the fact that you've got an in-display fingerprint sensor inside this phone. So once again, that is also a segment first and I'm really happy that Oppo is bringing such features at this price point. You've also got face unlock feature and if you've used any Oppo or Realme phones in the past, you should know that their face unlock is actually very fast. So you've got an in-display fingerprint sensor along with a very fast face unlock. And in terms of cameras, you've got a 25 megapixel selfie camera. So I think this is going to be similar to the Realme U1. So yeah, 25 megapixel of selfie camera and on the back you've got a 16 megapixel primary sensor along with a 2 megapixel depth sensor. So I'm really curious to see how the rear camera performs because I think the front camera performance would be good as it normally is on the Oppo as well as the Realme phones, but I'm curious about the rear facing camera. And this phone also gets 4K recording support. I think the rear facing camera would more or less perform like the Realme 2 Pro, but we'll check that out. Finally, talking about the build quality, the phone is made out of plastic, but just look at that design. I mean, I seriously don't mind the fact that this phone has been made out of plastic because I really love the design of this phone. Like I said, it's really captivating and it looks like a much expensive phone, and trust me, it looks a lot better in person than it does on camera. So in terms of design, I think that Oppo has really nailed it, and I think a lot of people might just buy this phone because of that design. And in terms of software, this phone runs on Oppo's ColorOS. So you've got ColorOS 5.2 if I'm not wrong, and it runs on Android 8.1 Oreo. There's no news about the Pie update yet, so don't keep any expectations. I don't expect it anytime soon, and it's gonna be delayed on this phone. So don't expect Android Pie as of now. You've got Android 8.1 Oreo, but then ColorOS is pretty feature rich and I've covered it extensively in my previous Realme devices video. So that's everything that you need to know about the Oppo K1. According to me, this is a very good move by Oppo because normally Oppo phones aren't value for money, but then considering for less than 17,000 rupees, you're getting an AMOLED display, you're getting an in-display fingerprint sensor, there's Snapdragon 660. So I really have hopes with the Oppo K1. So I'm going to test that out over the next couple of days, and I will be making a full-fledged review of this phone very soon too. So if you want to watch that, make sure that you subscribe and you press the bell icon so that you don't miss out on that video. Personally, I feel that this is a good phone. Oppo has actually taken things from all of their different devices and they've made a phone. So basically they've taken the display and the fingerprint sensor from the OnePlus 60. They've taken the front facing camera from the Realme U1. They've taken the Snapdragon 660 from the Realme 2 Pro. They've combined everything and you've got the Oppo K1. So let's see how this phone is and we'll figure it out in my full review. And as I had promised, I will be leaving you guys with some camera samples. Anyways, thanks for watching this video and I'll be back in the notifications very soon. Here are the camera samples.